Welcome back to Up to Something Outdoors. Today, it's interesting being on a busy road, what happens in the boat scrapping world. About 6 weeks ago, I had a feller knock on my door saying, "Hey, I see you have a whole bunch of boats in your yard. Do you work on boats? Do you fix boats? Do you buy old boats?" Of course, that's what I do. So anyways, ended up going down to his place down the road, made him an offer on a couple boats he had. Well, fast forward 6 weeks to today, I was sitting down to Sunday lunch with the family, have a knock on the door. Well, it's another feller. He lives about 2-3 miles away. He heard from that first guy that I buy boats. And he's like, "Hey, do you want to come look at a boat I've got?" Sure, why not? Jump in my truck, follow him down to his place. Well, the A boat that he said turned into 9 boats. Yeah, he had 9 boats. Took a couple videos of it. The gentleman had lots of projects. Let's put it that way. There was projects everywhere. And some of these boats on trailers sunk down in, of course, because they've been sitting there for years. I don't even know how to get at them. Like, they haven't moved. There hasn't been a path to them in probably 10 years. Some of them be quite interesting. So I took a couple video clips of it. I'll show them right after this. A little choppy. I apologize for that, but I'm at someone else's place, right? I can't be filming quite as much, and I didn't have my videographers. But I did end up picking up 2 boats. I got this old girl and a John boat. More on that John boat later. I've got some ideas for it. I might actually be keeping that one. Yeah, we get some. Yeah, an oldie. I mean, it's definitely buried. Oh yeah, if you got a backhoe. I was thinking I could bring my tractor over, but no. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. This gentleman had projects everywhere of every description. Boats, cars, motorcycles, everything. Shrimp boat, eh? Yeah, the Merc 50 horse. Yeah, the problem with holding the phone is it's easy to drop it.
Yeah. Getting old, I guess. Or just getting younger, I don't know what it is.
Well, you just accumulate more and more toys.
I got 4 Jeep wheels if you know anybody interested in them too. That one, that one, and there's 2 more just like them.
I'll keep my eye out. I don't know anyone who's got a Jeep. Oh, here's a boat.
Snow blowers. Oh yeah, there's the other one.
Well, this one looks like it was designed to be a speedboat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. It's got me tired and shit on it.
Well, I like the
Yeah.
the spoiler on it. That's pretty neat.
The motor's supposed to run. Whether it does, I don't know.
Well, that's with anything with sitting. They probably run, but who knows exactly whether they do or not, or what.
I'm sure it does.
All right, boat number 7 or 8 now. He said he's got a couple more elsewhere to look at. There's boats everywhere here. A couple here, a couple there. Nice little John boat.
Didn't have time to do any of this cleanup shit.
Well, when you're busy working, you're busy working.
Working and working and working on top of working. Now it's just all fucking. Yeah, just take your time to walk through there. One step at a time, I guess.
Yep.
there's my hot rod.
That's neat.
30 Model 8 Ford there.
And there's the jet ski.
Yeah, that's, you got a flashlight on your phone there, eh?
Yeah, I'll pull.
This was a barn down the road that his family owned. He also had a couple boats stored in here, totaling up to, well, a whole lot more boats. By this point, both he and I were getting confused as to just how many boats we had seen. There were so many everywhere. He had forgotten about a couple as well.
It's a beautiful barn.
Yeah. Nice and cool sunrise, you know.
Old International pickup, or yeah, flatbed.
Yeah, state truck. That's, God, I forget the year, 60 something, I believe. You know, anybody wanting to buy any of this stuff, it's all gonna go to. I gotta get her out of here. That blue boat's gonna go.
The big one?
Yeah, the big liner there. And
Yeah, that's
that one, and there's two over here.
all right.
Trailers. Right over here, everybody.
Yeah, that's a nice Bayliner.
Yeah. Now the outdrive on this was, this is the one I was telling you, ran it around. This is this is a goddamn.
Yeah, it's a Cobra drive.
That's not a Cobra. That's a. Is it?
Yeah, it's the OMC Cobra.
I thought that was it's a Volvo Penta.
Well, Volvo and Chrysler, they collab for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And so they look identical.
Both of these boats needed a lot of work to even tow home. One didn't have a hitch on it. The other one had really bad tires. Homeward.
Well, as you saw from those video clips, it was an interesting place. Interesting fella, nice guy. We didn't make deals on all of the boats yet. He's got to think on some of them. Some of them, they just aren't worth it for parts value to me. However, I just find it interesting by word of mouth and living on a busy road, people seeing the boats, all the boats that you've seen here on the channel. What happens? You got to be ready for anything in this business. That's why I keep a little cash on hand. You never know. I was out the door in 5 minutes. Actually, even less than that. It's about a minute. I was out the door, come home with 2 boats. And potentially up to like 7 additional boats. This one, there's not a whole lot to do on it, scrapping wise, so it's not going to get its own video. But here, let me show you real quick what it is. It's a speedboat. About 13 feet long. Not much of an interior, very shallow boat. Powered by a 40 Johnson. So, 13-foot boat that's nice and small, powered by a 40 horse. I bet back in the day she was a screamer. But today, well, I mean, it's possible to buff it out, but it doesn't even have the rub rails on it or anything. So, I don't know. I'm tempted to put a motor on it and run it just because it looks like it'll be really fast. But I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day.